Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Max, and today I'm going to be talking about the news that just broke about Agatha getting her own show and making other appearances in the MCU. Alright, so Agatha Harkness from WandaVision is a character we weren't quite sure on where she would go after WandaVision. If you watched the show, she was pretty much put back into her Westview kind of self. Wanda put her under some sort of spell so she cannot cause any more harm in the MCU. And it wasn't really known if this would just kind of be left as an open-ended story that maybe they could pick up on down the road, or if it would be something that is more immediate. And as of today, we found out that it is more immediate. I believe Variety was the first one to break this, and it is that Kathryn Hahn will be returning for the role of Agatha Harkness in the MCU, not only for some movie appearances, but a show based on her. So really my biggest question about this is, what would the show be based on? Because I think with what we know about Multiverse of Madness and, how Wanda is carrying on in the MCU, it makes sense that Agatha could pop back up in the comic. She's Wanda's mentor, so it's not too crazy to think that she could maybe pop up in Wanda's story again, but to hear that there's going to be a show based on her, I think is really interesting, and it makes me think that Agatha is going to be a character that carries on at least for quite a bit in the MCU, because if they're willing to put all this money into the character and create stories and want, fans to get attached to the character, I think it's inevitable that she will at least have some big part in the MCU, and moving forward, she will be one of the main characters they focus on, who appears across multiple projects. Now, my one concern with this is we know from WandaVision that Agatha's whole obsession was with power, and seeing Wanda with the darkhold at the end, it makes sense that she would want to go after Wanda. And whether this happens in the Multiverse of Madness or not, who knows? But I just hope they don't retcon anything from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I say this because I don't really know what they would explore with Agatha unless it's her journey of trying to get the darkhold again, but it feels like her whole search for power kind of already happened. So I don't know if they would want to repeat something so similar to what we already saw. And it makes sense that we would see, if we're wanting to dive into her more, maybe more of her backstory or how she got to the point of meeting Wanda and, who she really is. And then maybe later on down the line in the movies, they can explore Agatha post-Westview. But if we're exploring Agatha before, I really hope they include something with Gabriel Luna's portrayal as Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and maybe she gets the Darkhold that way, and then it changes appearance or something, or just a way to connect it to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and hopefully not directly retcon anything, because, I think there would be a big uproar, if they were to retcon Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I know there's some S.H.I.E.L.D. fans out there who don't really care if it's main timeline, multiverse, or whatever. They're just happy with the show as is. But there are us fans out there who are really into the show and everything the show kind of laid the ground for in the MCU. And I would love for them to pick up on that again. And I think it would be a great way to unite all the fans and get a huge backing behind the Agatha show. Because if Gabriel Luna shows up as Ghost Rider in that show, it's going to be huge. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans are going to love it. Everybody's going to have to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to maybe get some, background knowledge on how he got it, and I think it would be great overall. So that's about all I have for now. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.